All right, so this is where I do my grocery shopping, and we're gonna pick up some noodle for my soup. Like I mentioned, we're making soup today on this lovely Saturday evening. So right here you see the Grace cock soup, guys. I'm gonna pick up four of these. There's different flavors, kinda. It tastes the same to me, but some of them do have like this one spicy. And where's the other one? I'm gonna actually pick up two of these. I like these a lot. And I'm gonna grab one of this beef pumpkin. The spice that is in there does have dry what's the word that I'm looking for? Thyme. So I like it. So I'm gonna grab these as well. And this is actually my favorite up here. The Maggie. I love Maggie. But right now, the flavor that I'm looking for this soup is not the Maggie. But anytime I do come grocery shopping, I have to pick up a Maggie. Okay. And I love fresh thyme. I don't like the dry thyme. Right here is scallion. So I'm going to pick... Oh, that's a setup. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a scallion. And then we're going to go and pick up our yam. Look at these beautiful yam. Oh my God, let's grab one of this. I'm gonna actually have them cut this yam. It's too big and it's quite expensive too. Let's go and grab some pumpkin. Any one of these pumpkin will do fine. And let's go get the chicken. Listen, there's no chicken foot, so I'm gonna grab some chicken parts, which is like chicken back, and you know, we all know what the chicken parts is. I'm gonna grab a pack of these. I'm kind of trying to find to see if there's one with more meat. Here we go. All right. So we're going to go with this one. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up the oxtail. So Sunday dinner is going to be oxtail, and I'll show you that I'm going to have it prepped and marinated. I'm going home now. All right. So what I've did is clean up the chicken back. I had some chicken foot at home. So, you know, it's not much. So I clean it up, cut the nails off. Make sure that you wash it in vinegar water. I'm going to show you the vinegar that I use. It's white vinegar, nothing fancy. I'm just going to throw it on the raw meat here and just give it a good wash. And then I'm going to put it on the stove for it to boil for at least half an hour. And while it's boiling, I'm going to have everything else prepped. My stepdaughter did have the Irish potato and some carrot prep for me, as you could see here. And the rest of the stuff, the yam, scallion, thyme. I had corn in the fridge, so I'll have that. I'm going to put some okra in there as well. So give me a minute. I'm going to prep all these. So I'm going to start with the pumpkin. Here, I'm going to use one of these Maggie, and I'm going to use 3 of the Grace. All right. My chicken is on boiling. Let me show you. There's the chicken foot. All right. Now, I'm going to start with the pumpkin. I want the pumpkin to boil, and then I'm just going to put these in right after, shortly after. Don't forget the pepper. If you don't like spice, don't worry about the pepper. After I cut up the pumpkin, I'm going to do the yam. So here's my pumpkin cuts in good sizes. You can cut them however you feel. And I'm going to put them in the pot for it to boil. And then I'm going to get started on the yam. I'm going to cut the yam in, you know, good proportion. Try to keep the same size for the yam. Take a look at my size for the yam and tell me. Here we go. So cut as desire. I just cut them in nice little sizes. Try to keep the same thickness. And I'm going to prep the corn next. You know, while everything is boiling, prep it. Good bite size, you know, so that it's easy to fit in the plate, not crowded or anything. So those are good sizes for it. My stepson did have the flour knead and prep. I didn't want that, but you know, well, you could see, take a look here, you'll see that it kind of stick. So when I do pick them up, I'm probably have to go and make them over. So the pumpkin is all done. I'm gonna squash it. And what I'm doing this for is basically to add richness to the color of the soup. Give it this nice orange punkish look. So give me a minute. I'm gonna need my 2 hands. I'm gonna squash it and then come back and show you what it looks like when it's all smashed. And this is what it looks like, all smashed up. So let's go ahead and put it into the soup, and you're gonna see how it adds the rich color that I'm looking for. So let me go ahead and just pour it in and give it a good stir. Don't worry about it. It will boil out where you would not know that there was pumpkin in there. So put that in, give it a nice little stir. There's the yam. Oh, it seems like I missed a couple pieces. I'm gonna take those pieces out and smash them and add it back in. But look at the color, guys. Do you see that nice rich color that I was talking about? Yes. So I'm just gonna grab this one here, smash them, put it in, and leave it to boil for a few more minutes. I'll put the dumpling in as well, and then we'll come back and revisit that. I'm gonna throw one of the Grace Cock noodle. Don't laugh. I have to change that name. Here I put in everything else. Look at this beautiful color. You see the thyme. I love pepper. Don't worry, these peppers are now hot. Give it a little stir here so that you could see all the richness and everything coming along together. Take a look. It tastes really good. I could taste it right now, but all right, I'm gonna leave this for a few more minutes. Probably put in a couple other more cock soup in there. Oh my God, I need to get rid of that name. Let me just pour it in. Look at this. It's coming along. It's coming along. All right, so I'm going to leave this on for 20 minutes, and I'm going to prep my oxtail as I told you before. Oxtail, as you know, is not very fatty. There's not much fat to cut off here, as I'm showing you. So what I'm going to do as well, wash it off with some white vinegar. Guys, clean your meat. Wash it, you know. I'm going to go ahead and put it underneath the pipe. I use vinegar. If you don't have vinegar, you could always use lime or lemon juice to wash your meat. Here I have everything prepped for it. Some thyme, onion, and oh, here guys, right here is the butter bean. But you'll see that on Sunday what I do with it. This is pimento. And of course, from my last video, you guys know that I have the Jamaican pimento that my sister sent up. So this I'm going to go ahead and use. I'm just going to throw a little bit in there, not a lot. And then my all-purpose seasoning, which also have a mixture of spices in there, grounded pepper, pimento. It's all here. I use high coordination. I'm so sorry. I'm not used to the measuring spoon, but good high coordination will do it. But I will show you some tablespoon if you wish. It's not everyone that is good with eye coordination. You could always use these little measuring spoon, different sizes. Guys, use the tablespoon, 1 tablespoon for the spices, the seasoning, sorry, and just split it. I'm going to do eye coordination again here. You're going to see how well it's going to come along. And I'm going to rub these seasons together, so give me a minute. I'm going to need both of my hands to rub it up. Right here is the browning. Sorry, I'm going to put a little browning on there to give it this nice look of dark flavor. Not too dark, just a little bit. You, again, use less than a spoon of the browning. Look at this beautiful, nice brown color. I don't like it too dark because the oxtail, when you cook it, it will turn the color. So let's put these in. All right, perfect. And just give it a good rub. And I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. Put it in the fridge, and then Sunday I'll be cooking this bad boy and you will see the video. Okay, so I had these prepped, so let's put these in. This is my 20 minutes. I'm putting in the carrot and the potato in. Yes. I'm putting in the potato and the carrot last because they're easily cooked. I didn't want them to boil out in the soup, so that's why I leave it towards more so almost the end, let's say. And I'm just gonna have it covered. Next thing, I'm gonna put a little bit of my seasoning in. Here I have some okra. I do put it in the soup, but I'm gonna put my corn in first. Now this looks so yummy. Let's put the okra in just to have a little bit of green texture or some, give you this mixture of color happening here. Look at this. So beautiful. Yes. Listen, cooking is hard. Cooking is hard. And I enjoy it. Take a look. Grab your bowl and come over.